Gene Tierney was a renowned Hollywood actress, known for her striking beauty and exceptional talent. Born in 1920, she quickly rose to fame in the 1940s with her captivating performances in films such as Laura and Leave Her to Heaven, which earned her critical acclaim and an Academy Award nomination. Throughout her career, Tierney starred in over 30 films and worked with some of the most prominent directors and actors of her time. Despite facing personal challenges, including mental health issues, she persevered and continued to deliver compelling performances that left a lasting impact on the film industry. Tierney's contributions to Hollywood extended beyond her acting skills. She was known for her elegance and sophistication, which made her a style icon of her time. Her beauty and charm were often captured in photo shoots and magazine covers, making her a household name and a symbol of Hollywood glamour. Tierney's legacy continues to inspire aspiring actors and film enthusiasts to this day. Her ability to portray complex and nuanced characters with depth and authenticity has left an indelible mark on the film industry, making her a true icon of classic Hollywood cinema. Gene Tierney was a talented actress, known for her work in films like Laura and Leave Her to Heaven. Her career spanned several decades, and she left a lasting impact on the film industry. Do you have a favorite Gene Tierney performance? Is there a particular scene or moment from one of her movies that has stayed with you? We would love to hear about your most cherished memory or personal experience related to this classic star. Share your stories and memories in the comments below. Throughout this video, we'll be sharing some fun, shocking, and even sad facts about Gene Tierney's life and career. So, stay tuned. Gene Tierney, a prominent actress in Hollywood's golden age, had a background that greatly influenced her path to stardom. Born into a wealthy family in Connecticut, Tierney was the daughter of a successful insurance broker. She was raised with her two siblings in a loving and supportive home. Her mother, Belle, was a former actress and had a significant impact on Tierney's early exposure to the craft. Belle often took her daughter to the theater and encouraged her to pursue acting. Tierney's education was focused on developing her artistic talents. She attended the Convent of the Sacred Heart in New York City, where she received training in singing, dancing, and acting. After graduation, she continued her studies at the prestigious Brilliantine School of Drama in Hollywood. During her time at Brilliantine, Tierney was taught by renowned acting coach Maria Ouspenskaya. Ouspenskaya, a former member of the Moscow Art Theater, was known for her rigorous teaching methods and her emphasis on emotional expression. Under her guidance, Tierney developed her acting skills and gained the confidence needed to pursue a career in Hollywood. Another key influence in Tierney's life was her older sister, Pat. Pat was already established in the entertainment industry and served as a mentor to her younger sister. She introduced Tierney to important figures in the industry and helped her navigate the challenges of breaking into Hollywood. Tierney's early exposure to the theater, combined with her education and the guidance of her sister and mentors, set her on a path to become one of the most celebrated actresses of her time. Gene Tierney was born on November 19, 1920 in Brooklyn, New York. Her father was a wealthy businessman, and her mother was a talented amateur actress. Tierney was named after her maternal great-grandmother, Eugenia. She had two older brothers and a younger sister. The family spent their summers in a mansion in Connecticut. Tierney's mother encouraged her to act and enrolled her in the Convent of the Sacred Heart, a prestigious private school in New York City. Tierney later attended Broomer and May School in Boston, where she was a popular student and an excellent athlete. In 1938, Tierney's mother arranged for her to audition for a role in a Broadway play. Tierney was offered a small part, and she made her stage debut in Mistress O'Brien Entertains. She continued to act in plays and eventually caught the attention of Hollywood producers. Tierney's film career began in 1940 with a small role in The Return of Frank James. She quickly rose to fame and became one of the most popular actresses of the 1940s. Tierney's beauty and talent were praised by critics and audiences alike. Tierney's personal life was marked by tragedy. In 1943, she married designer Oleg Cassini, but the marriage ended in divorce in 1952. Tierney had two daughters, one of whom was born with severe mental and physical disabilities. Tierney later revealed that she had contracted German measles during her pregnancy, which likely caused her daughter's disabilities. Despite her personal struggles, Tierney continued to act in films throughout the 1940s and 1950s. She appeared in classics such as Laura, Leave Her to Heaven, and The Ghost, and Mistress Muir. Tierney's performances were always highly praised, and she was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress in 1946. Tierney's career began to decline in the 1960s, and she made her final film appearance in The Mating Game in 1959. She retired from acting and spent the rest of her life in relative seclusion. Gene Tierney passed away on November 6, 1991, at the age of 70. She was remembered as one of the most beautiful and talented actresses of her time. Her legacy continues to inspire aspiring actors and actresses today. Gene Tierney, a prominent Hollywood actress, discovered her passion for acting in her teenage years. Raised in a well-off family in Connecticut, she was introduced to the world of theater by her grandmother, a stage actress. At 13, Tierney had a life-changing experience when she attended a performance of Henry IV at Stratford-upon-Avon. She was captivated by the actors' performances, particularly that of Laurence Olivier. After high school, Tierney decided to pursue acting and enrolled in the prestigious Brilliantine School of Drama in New York City. There, she honed her skills and appeared in several stage productions. Her natural talent and striking beauty caught the attention of a 20th Century Fox talent scout who offered her a screen test. Tierney's successful screen test led to a contract with the studio, and she soon moved to Hollywood. Despite her privileged background, Tierney was determined to make it as an actress on her own merit. She worked tirelessly to improve her craft, studying with renowned acting coaches and appearing in a variety of film genres, including film noir, drama, and comedy. Tierney's hard work and dedication paid off, and she quickly became one of Hollywood's most sought-after leading ladies. Throughout her career, Tierney remained passionate about acting, always striving to deliver her best performance in every role she played. Her enduring legacy as a talented and versatile actress continues to inspire aspiring actors to this day. In the film Laura, Gene Tierney was cast as Laura Hunt. Despite 20th Century Fox boss Darryl F. Zanuck's initial preference for Jennifer Jones, director Otto Preminger's insistence on Tierney proved to be the right choice, as she delivered a memorable performance. Similarly, in Leave Her to Heaven, Tierney portrayed Ellen Barrett Harland, a role that earned her an Academy Award nomination, although she ultimately lost to Joan Crawford. The Lux Radio Theater broadcast a 60-minute radio adaptation of the movie, with Tierney reprising her film role. Tierney's portrayal of Ellen Barrett Harland remains a significant contribution to the film, despite not winning the Academy Award. Gene Tierney, a prominent actress in Hollywood's golden age, faced significant challenges early in her career. Born into a well-off family, Tierney's financial stability took a hit when her father's business failed, leaving the family in debt. Despite this setback, Tierney was determined to become an actress. She struggled to find work in the beginning, facing skepticism from industry professionals who doubted her talent and potential. To make ends meet, Tierney took on various jobs, including working as a department store model and a switchboard operator. Tierney's big break came when a wealthy stranger paid for her acting lessons, believing in her potential. She then landed a role in a Broadway play, which caught the attention of Hollywood agents. However, even after signing with the studio, Tierney faced further obstacles. She was often cast in supporting roles and had to fight for better parts. Tierney's resilience and determination paid off when she was given the lead role in the film Laura, which became a critical and commercial success. Her performance was widely praised, and Tierney's career took off. Throughout her career, Tierney faced personal struggles, including mental health issues and a difficult marriage. Despite these challenges, she continued to work in the industry and left a lasting impact on Hollywood. Tierney's story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of believing in oneself, even in the face of adversity. Gene Tierney is best known for her role as Miranda Wells in the film Dragonwyck. The story was adapted for radio twice, with Tierney reprising her role in both versions. In contrast, her appearance in Tobacco Road saw her, and co-star Dana Andrews with limited screen time and lines. Before achieving fame, Tierney attended a boarding school in Lausanne, Switzerland, where she was roommates with Maria Riva, daughter of Marlene Dietrich. These experiences undoubtedly contributed to her development as an actress, leading to her successful career in Hollywood. Gene Tierney's career had several breakthrough moments that showcased her talent and versatility as an actress. In 1941, she landed her first leading role in Heaven Can Wait, which gained critical acclaim and established her as a rising star in Hollywood. Her performance in Laura was a turning point in her career, earning her a Best Actress nomination at the Academy Awards. The film's director, Otto Preminger, praised Tierney's ability to portray complex emotions, stating, "Gene had a rare ability to convey vulnerability and strength simultaneously." Another breakthrough for Tierney was her role in Leave Her to Heaven, where she played a manipulative and obsessive character. Her performance was highly praised, and the film won an Oscar for Best Cinematography. Critics and colleagues alike recognized Tierney's talent for portraying nuanced and compelling characters. Tierney's work in The Razor's Edge further solidified her status as a leading actress. She played a socialite struggling with addiction, and her performance was hailed for its depth and authenticity. Director Edmund Gooding said of Tierney, "She has a rare gift for making even the most complex characters relatable and human." Throughout her career, Tierney's breakthrough moments were marked by her ability to bring depth and nuance to her roles, earning her critical acclaim and the admiration of her peers. Her contributions to the world of film continue to be celebrated and studied, a testament to her enduring impact on the industry. Gene Tierney, a renowned actress, had a number of high-profile love affairs during her time in Hollywood. Among them was a relationship with John F. Kennedy, which ended due to his political aspirations. She also had romantic connections with Tyrone Power and Prince Ali Khan. In addition to her personal life, Tierney was known for her political views. She was a devoted Republican and supported Richard Nixon and Ronald Reagan in particular. It is worth noting that Gene Tierney is not related to actor Lawrence Tierney, despite any potential confusion. Tierney's political beliefs were strong, and she was not afraid to publicly support the candidates she believed in. Her personal life was often the subject of much speculation, but she remained focused on her career and her political convictions. Gene Tierney, a renowned actress from Hollywood's golden age, was known for her unique approach to acting. She believed in fully immersing herself in her roles, often going to great lengths to understand her character's motivations and experiences. Tierney's naturalistic acting style set her apart from many of her contemporaries, who often favored a more theatrical approach. One of the key aspects of Tierney's process was her attention to detail. She would carefully study her scripts, breaking down each scene and analyzing her character's emotions and actions. This meticulous preparation allowed her to deliver nuanced and believable performances, even in highly dramatic or complex scenes. Tierney's personal experiences also played a significant role in her work. She faced many challenges in her personal life, including mental health issues and a difficult marriage. These experiences gave her a deep well of emotion to draw upon in her acting, and she often brought a sense of vulnerability and authenticity to her roles. Despite the challenges she faced, Tierney remained committed to her craft and continued to push herself as an artist. She worked with some of the most celebrated directors and actors of her time, and her body of work remains a testament to her talent and dedication. Tierney's unique approach to acting, combined with her personal experiences and worldview, helped her create a distinctive style that continues to captivate audiences today. Her contributions to the world of film are a lasting legacy, and her work remains an enduring example of the power of artistic vision and process. Gene Tierney's pregnancy with her daughter Daria didn't slow down her film career. In fact, she began filming Laura after her maternity leave. In this movie, Tierney's character, Laura Hunt, was stylishly dressed by pioneering costumer Bonnie Cashin, who later gained fame for designing Coach handbags and clothing for other major firms. Tierney's entrance into the film industry was not typical. She was related to Academy Award-winning producer Gordon Halshead, and it was Halshead who introduced her to the world of film. During a tour of the Warner Brothers lot, director Anatole Litvak noticed Tierney and was impressed by her looks. He encouraged her to take a screen test, which led to her successful acting career. Gene Tierney was a significant actress in Hollywood's golden age. known for her striking beauty and impressive acting range. She made her film debut in 1940 and quickly became a leading lady in films like Laura and Leave Her to Heaven. Tierney's impact on the industry is evident in her influence on storytelling and character development. She often played complex and nuanced characters, challenging the traditional portrayals of women in cinema. Her performances contributed to the evolving representation of women in film, paving the way for future actresses to explore more profound and dynamic roles. Industry experts and those inspired by Tierney have praised her contributions to the field. Film critic Pauline Kael described Tierney as one of the most hauntingly beautiful women to be seen in movies, and her co-star, Cornel Wilde, noted her extraordinary talent and ability to project vulnerability. Tierney's influence extends beyond her on-screen performances. She was a trailblazer for actresses' rights and mental health awareness, openly discussing her struggles with mental illness and advocating for better resources and understanding. In summary, Gene Tierney's contributions to the film industry are substantial, with her captivating performances and nuanced characters leaving a lasting impact on storytelling and the representation of women in Hollywood. Her influence is further amplified by her advocacy for actresses' rights and mental health awareness. Gene Tierney's performance as Laura Hunt in the film Laura was so impressive that it was adapted for a 60-minute radio program on Lux Radio Theater, first aired on February 5, 1945, and then again on February 1, 1954. Tierney, who spoke French fluently, reprised her role in both broadcasts, accompanied by Dana Andrews and Vincent Price in the first and Victor Mature in the second. Tierney's reaction to her on-screen voice was one of horror, describing it as sounding like an angry Minnie Mouse. In an attempt to lower her voice, she began smoking, a decision that would ultimately cost her dearly. Tierney passed away due to emphysema, a disease linked to smoking. Gene Tierney, the renowned actress, had a deep love for animals and nature, which often reflected in her personal life and work. She was passionate about gardening and even had a collection of exotic birds. This love for nature was showcased in her movies like The Razor's Edge and Dragonwyck, where she portrayed characters connected to the natural world. Tierney was also known for her philanthropic efforts. She was involved with several charities, but her most notable work was with the American Red Cross. During World War II, she entertained the troops and worked in hospitals, bringing joy and comfort to those serving their country. Her personal values of kindness and compassion were evident in her interactions with fans and colleagues. Despite her fame, she remained humble and approachable, always taking the time to engage with those around her. Tierney's life was not without challenges. She struggled with mental health issues and was open about her experiences, hoping to destigmatize these issues and help others who were suffering. This bravery and honesty were a testament to her strength and resilience. In her later years, Tierney became an advocate for people with disabilities after her daughter was born with intellectual disabilities. She worked tirelessly to improve their quality of life and fought for their rights and inclusion in society. In summary, Gene Tierney was not just an accomplished actress, but also a woman of great compassion, courage, and love for nature. Her personal values and interests significantly influenced her work and her life outside the professional sphere, leaving a lasting impact on those she touched. Gene Tierney's performance as Ellen Barrett Harland in Leave Her to Heaven left a lasting impression on director Martin Scorsese, who considered it one of his favorite films and regarded Tierney as an underrated actress of the golden era. In Whirlpool, Tierney portrayed Anne Sutton, marking her second collaboration with director Otto Preminger, who had previously directed her in Laura. Their professional relationship continued with two more films, Where the Sidewalk Ends and Advise and Consent. In Laura, Tierney shared a unique bond with co-star Clifton Webb, as they both celebrated their birthdays on the same day. Tierney's portrayal of Laura Hunt in Laura remains one of her most memorable and iconic roles. Gene Tierney was a renowned actress, known for her striking beauty and exceptional talent. Her legacy in Hollywood includes unforgettable performances in films like Laura and Leave Her to Heaven, which showcased her versatility and captivating screen presence. For those aspiring to follow in her footsteps, Tierney would likely advise focusing on honing one's craft and developing a unique voice as an artist. She might also emphasize the importance of resilience and adaptability in the face of industry challenges, as well as the value of cultivating a strong support system. As for the future of acting, Tierney would likely encourage aspiring professionals to embrace new technologies and storytelling methods, while still respecting the traditions and foundations of the craft. She might also urge them to use their platform to effect positive change and contribute to important conversations, both within and beyond the industry. In short, Tierney's advice for aspiring actors would likely be to stay true to oneself, remain adaptable and resilient, and use one's talents to make a meaningful impact in the world. Gene Tierney, known for her role as Laura Hunt in the film Laura, initially had no interest in the movie. However, she went ahead with it due to contract obligations. The producer and director, Otto Preminger, was disappointed with the first set of dailies and had them sent to 20th Century Fox studio head Darryl F. Zanuck. Zanuck agreed that it was a mess and ordered for everything to be reshot. Eventually, Preminger was brought in to direct the movie from scratch. Tierney also starred in the film Where the Sidewalk Ends, reuniting her with Dana Andrews and Otto Preminger, as well as cinematographer Joseph Lachelle. The movie was a follow-up to their successful collaboration in Laura. In both films, Tierney delivered strong performances, proving herself to be a talented actress despite the initial challenges faced during the production of Laura. Gene Tierney was a remarkable actress known for her beauty and talent. Born in 1920, she began her career on Broadway before moving to Hollywood. Tierney's passion for acting was evident in every role she played, from her film noir appearances to her work in dramas and comedies. Despite facing personal challenges, including mental health issues, Tierney remained committed to her craft. She brought depth and complexity to her characters, captivating audiences and earning critical acclaim. Tierney's innovative performances helped to shape the entertainment industry. She was a trailblazer who challenged conventional norms and paved the way for future generations of actors. Tierney's enduring impact is a testament to the power of creativity and perseverance. Her legacy serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we can pursue our passions and make a lasting mark on the world. In the end, Gene Tierney's story is one of resilience and determination. It's a reminder that with hard work and dedication, we can all achieve great things. Gene Tierney is best known for her role as Ellen Barrett Harland in the film Leave Her to Heaven, and her earlier appearance with Vincent Price in Laura in 1944. However, her life was marked by personal struggles. In 1957, she was admitted to the Menninger Clinic in Topeka, Kansas, after being talked down from a building ledge while in the throes of suicidal depression. She received treatment and was released the following year. Tierney also had a connection to high society through her ex-sister-in-law, Igor Cassini. Gene Tierney's performance as Martha Strabel Van Cleve in Heaven Can Wait was marked by a significant event. She discovered her pregnancy during filming. In the same movie, Todd Andrews, who played her son, was older than both Amici and Tierney, although he convincingly portrayed their offspring. In Leave Her to Heaven, Tierney's portrayal of Ellen Barrett Harland left a lasting impression. The crew was so captivated by her convincing portrayal of advances towards Colonel Wilda during the proposal scene that they burst into applause. However, Wilda initially struggled to match Tierney's performance, leading to frustration from the director, John Amstall. These anecdotes offer a glimpse into Tierney's professionalism and talent as an actress, highlighting her ability to fully embody her characters, even during personal upheavals. Her scenes with co-stars were memorable and left a lasting impact on those who worked with her. Gene Tierney made a significant comeback in the film Advise and Consent as Dolly Harrison after a long hiatus due to personal health issues. This marked her fourth collaboration with director Otto Preminger, with whom she had previously worked on the film noir classics Laura, Where the Sidewalk Ends, and Whirlpool. It's worth noting that Preminger and Tierney's professional relationship dated back 12 years, with Laura being her most iconic role to date. Darryl F. Zanuck, the founder of 20th Century Fox, once remarked that Gene Tierney was unquestionably the most beautiful woman in movie history. Her stunning looks, combined with her undeniable talent, made her a force to be reckoned with in Hollywood. In 1941, Gene Tierney married designer Oleg Cassini in Las Vegas, Nevada. At the time, she went by the name Jean Eliza Taylor Tierney. The couple had a high-profile relationship, with Tierney's acting career and Cassini's fashion design work keeping them in the public eye. Overall, Gene Tierney's contributions to the world of film were significant and enduring. Her beauty and talent continue to captivate audiences to this day. Gene Tierney brought the character of Isabel Bradley to life in the film The Razor's Edge, wearing a wedding dress designed by Oleg Cassini, which was originally intended for their own wedding in 1941. After filming, the dress was worn by Kay Adele Stork, Tierney's stand-in, at her own wedding. Tierney's co-star, Tyrone Power, developed feelings for her during filming, but she was already involved with John F. Kennedy. Despite the romantic tension, Tierney and Cassini, who was also working on the film, maintained a professional relationship as they had already decided to divorce. In The Ghost and Mistress Muir, Tierney's portrayal of Lucy Muir evolved from a playful approach to one with greater depth. Following a conference between studio head Darryl F. Zanuck and director Joseph L. Mankiewicz, the change in Tierney's performance resulted in significant critical acclaim. Gene Tierney, the actress known for her unique beauty and acting skills, had a family background that included Irish, English, and Sephardi Jewish ancestry. Her mother, Belle Lavinia Taylor, was a gymnastics teacher, and her father, Howard Sherwood Tierney, served in World War I. Gene had an older brother named Howard Jr. and a younger sister named Pat. In the movie The Egyptian, Gene Tierney played Backinaman, a role that was originally considered for Ava Gardner and Jean Peters. However, the studio eventually cast Gene Tierney and Bella Darby in those parts. One of Gene Tierney's most memorable roles was as Laura Hunt in the movie Laura. Vincent Price, who co-starred in the film, believed that Gene Tierney played a significant part in the movie's success. He thought that her odd beauty and underrated acting ability made Laura a popular film. According to him, her beauty was both timeless and imperfect, which contributed to her appeal. Gene Tierney's career as an actress began in the 1930s when she was represented by the John Robert Powers Agency as a fashion model. Her big break in Hollywood came with the film Laura in 1944, where she played the lead role of Laura Hunt. The production of this film was challenging, with long delays to accommodate the demands of director Otto Preminger. Cinematographer Joseph Lascelles' meticulous lighting setup caused delays, leading to frustration among the cast. In her autobiography, Tierney described the experience as clenching her teeth with every no, it's not right from Lascelles. Tierney's talent was further showcased in the 1943 film Heaven Can Wait, where she played Martha Strable Van Cleve. The film's director, Ernst Lubitsch, was known for his demanding nature, and Tierney recalled that he was a tyrant on set. After a particularly challenging day of shooting, Tierney confronted Lubitsch, stating that she was willing to do her best but could not continue working if he kept shouting at her. After a tense pause, Lubitsch broke out laughing, and from then on, their relationship improved. In both productions, Tierney proved herself to be a dedicated and professional actress, willing to endure long hours and challenging working conditions to deliver a top-notch performance. Gene Tierney was first considered for the role of Isabel Bradley in The Razor's Edge by W. Somerset Maugham, but Darryl F. Zanuck had other plans and cast Maureen O'Hara instead. However, after O'Hara revealed the secret to Linda Darnell, Zanuck discovered the breach of confidence and fired O'Hara, ultimately hiring Tierney for the part. In Way of a Gaucho, Tierney replaced Jean Peters as Teresa Chavez. Tierney's film wardrobe in Laura included an impressive 28 different costume changes, showcasing her character's elegance and style. Her portrayal of Laura Hunt remains one of her most iconic roles, captivating audiences with her beauty and charm. In the 1941 film Tobacco Road, Gene Tierney shared the screen with Dana Andrews for the first time. They went on to appear together in 4 more movies, including Belle Star the same year, Laura in 1944, The Iron Curtain in 1948, and Where the Sidewalk Ends in 1950. In the latter film, Tierney played a pivotal role opposite Andrews, demonstrating their effective chemistry. In the 1943 film Heaven Can Wait, Tierney portrayed Martha Strable Van Cleve, and at one point, she is seen using a telephone with the bell symbol above it. This was a nod to Don Amici, who had played Alexander Graham Bell in The Story of Alexander Graham Bell in 1939. After this film's release, the phone became known as the Amici. Tierney's career included many notable roles, and one of her most famous was as Laura Hunt in the 1944 film Laura. Interestingly, Tierney, Dame Judith Anderson, Dana Andrews, and Vincent Price all died within 3 years of each other. Their impact on the film industry continues to be felt, and their work remains a significant part of Hollywood's history. Gene Tierney's performance as Martha Strabel Van Cleve in the 1943 film Heaven Can Wait received praise, despite initial difficulties with director Ernst Lubitsch. Tierney later spoke highly of Lubitsch, calling him a brilliant director in a 1985 interview. After taking a break from acting due to her struggle with bipolar disorder, Tierney returned to the screen in the 1962 film Advise and Consent as Dolly Harrison. One role she was unable to accept was that of Linda Nordley in Magambo due to pregnancy. The part eventually went to Grace Kelly, who received an Oscar nomination for her performance. Gene Tierney received an Oscar nomination for her role as Ellen Barrett Harland in the film Leave Her to Heaven. She was present at Tyrone Power's home on May 19, 1946, when Primula Niven fell down the basement stairs during a game of hide and seek, leading to her eventual death. Tierney is perhaps best known for her performance as Laura Hunt in the film Laura. However, Tierney herself downplayed her contribution to the film's success, attributing it to the character and the overall production. She stated, "I never felt my own performance was much more than adequate. I doubt that any of us connected with the movie thought it had a chance of becoming a kind of mystery classic." Despite this, Tierney's portrayal of Laura Hunt has remained a memorable and enduring one in the minds of audiences. Gene Tierney's performance as Morgan Taylor in the film Where the Sidewalk Ends marked the only feature film appearance for fashion and costume designer Oleg Cassini, who was her husband at the time. They would later divorce in 1952. It is said that Cassini convinced director Otto Preminger to give him the part. Tierney's first daughter was born with intellectual disabilities due to her mother contracting rubella during her only appearance at the Hollywood Canteen. This real-life event served as the uncredited inspiration for the plot of the 1962 Agatha Christie novel and later movie The Mirror Cracked. In the film Never Let Me Go, Tierney played the role of a ballerina, Maria Lermachina. To prepare for this role, she underwent 6 weeks of rigorous ballet lessons, 2 hours a day, under the guidance of Anton Dolin. In long shots, Russian ballerina Natalie Krasovska doubled for Tierney. Gene Tierney's films were often dubbed in Italy, with Lydia Simonsky and Rena Morley being two of the actresses who lent their voices to her characters. In the movie Laura, for instance, Azadia Newman painted the portrait of Laura, but it was ultimately replaced with a photograph of Tierney, manipulated to look like a painting. Tierney's personal life was as fascinating as her on-screen roles. Her second husband, William Howard Lee, was previously married to Hedy Lamarr, adding another layer of complexity to Tierney's story. The portrait of Laura was originally painted by Azadia Newman, Robin Mamoulian's wife, but it was discarded when Otto Preminger took over as director. Preminger opted to use an oil-painted photograph of Tierney instead, which he believed looked more authentic and captivating. William Howard Lee, Tierney's second husband, had been married to Hedy Lamarr before they met. This prior marriage adds an intriguing dimension to Tierney's life story, which is already filled with glamour, drama, and romance. Gene Tierney, known for her striking beauty and acting talent, played the role of Todd Andrews' mother in Heaven Can Wait, despite being 6 years younger than him in real life. The pair also shared the screen in 4 other films Tobacco Road, Bellstar, Laura, and The Iron Curtain. In Where the Sidewalk Ends, Tierney starred alongside Dana Andrews for the 5th and final time. The film is a film noir classic, with Tierney playing the role of Morgan Taylor. The mating season saw Tierney act alongside other stars who had been nominated for Oscars during their careers, including Miriam Hopkins, Thelma Ritter, Ellen Corby, and Jan Sterling. Tierney played the role of Maggie Carlton in this comedy film. Gene Tierney, the actress known for her role in Laura, made several films with director Otto Preminger. One of these was Where the Sidewalk Ends, which was the last in a series of films she made with him for 20th Century Fox. Despite having romanced John F. Kennedy in the 1940s, Tierney voted for Richard Nixon in the 1960 presidential election, although she did send JFK a congratulatory note when he won. In Whirlpool, Tierney played Ann Sutton, who was told by Teresa Randolph, played by Barbara O'Neill, that she was old enough to be her mother. However, in reality, O'Neill was only 10 years older than Tierney. Gene Tierney is often mistakenly associated with actress Maura Tierney, but the two are not related. At the time of her death, Gene Tierney was 70 years old, having passed away just 13 days before her 71st birthday. She was laid to rest at Glenwood Cemetery in Houston, Texas. Tierney's portrayal of Ellen Barrett Harland in the film Leave Her to Heaven is noteworthy. Her character is compared to an exotic Arabian woman, a testament to Tierney's ability to convincingly embody diverse roles. Interestingly, Tierney had previously played an Arabian woman in the 1941 film Sundown. Her talent for taking on a wide range of characters was one of her greatest strengths as an actress. Gene Tierney faced challenges while filming The Ghost and Mistress Muir, as she had recently removed her cast early due to a broken ankle. In Laura, Tierney's professional relationship with Otto Preminger was positive, with the cast praising his direction. However, Tierney struggled with mental health issues in the 1950s, undergoing extensive shock treatment. Despite these challenges, Tierney remained dedicated to her craft and continued to be a prominent figure in Hollywood. Gene Tierney's collaboration with director Ernst Lubitsch on Heaven Can Wait led to some initial friction due to his efforts to temper her emotional expressions. However, they later reconciled their differences. Tierney shared the screen with Vincent Price in 4 films, including Laura and Leave Her to Heaven. In Never Let Me Go, Russian prima ballerina Violetta Elvin served as Tierney's double for the ballet scenes, which were filmed from a distance. Gene Tierney is best remembered for her role as Lucy Muir in The Ghost and Mistress Muir. Despite a broken foot, she delivered a memorable performance, having injured herself while visiting Fanny Brice's new granddaughter. Tierney was also considered for the lead role in National Velvet, but the opportunity slipped away when the production was delayed. Instead, she signed with 20th Century Fox, which marked the beginning of her successful film career. In recognition of her contributions to the film industry, Tierney was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame at 6125 Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood, California, on February 8, 1960. This honor serves as a testament to her enduring impact on cinema and its audience. If you're a fan of classic films, you won't want to miss the work of Gene Tierney, an actress who left an indelible mark on Hollywood. With a career spanning several decades, Tierney captivated audiences with her talent and beauty. Some of her most memorable roles include Laura in the film noir classic Laura, Ellen in Leave Her to Heaven, and Isabel Bradley in The Razor's Edge. Her performances were nuanced and compelling, earning her critical acclaim and a devoted fanbase. Beyond her on-screen work, Tierney was also known for her philanthropy and advocacy. She was a passionate supporter of the March of Dimes and used her platform to raise awareness for the organization's efforts to combat polio. As we celebrate Tierney's life and career, we want to hear from you. What are your favorite Gene Tierney films? How has her work impacted you? Share your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation. And if you enjoy this content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more celebrations of the creative spirits shaping entertainment. Together, let's honor the legacy of this remarkable actress and the many ways she has enriched our lives.